Along with the new MatePad series, we have the new Watch 3 series from Huawei. So I have the Watch 3 and the Watch 3 Pro that I've been using for the last few days. And in this in-depth review, I will give you an unboxing. I'll show you the design of them, applications that are on board the watches here, the UI performance, all of the features, as well as a road test as well. I'm going to go out for a bike ride and test just how well the heart rate monitor works, GPS tracking, the sleep monitoring. There's also on board with the new watches, we do have NFC support, eSIM support, so yes, you can place cell calls on your watch, you can leave your phone at home. There is now too a body temperature, skin temperature monitor with these watches, and of course they are running the new Harmony OS. Watch 3 Pro and the Watch 3, I'll start with the cheaper model first. This one has the brown leather strap and stainless steel silver. And I'll show you the accessories we've got with this. So on the side here, you can see the watch is nicely presented. Obviously, I've already turned it on. I've been testing them out, but this is just to show you what we get, of course. Here we have the wireless charger. So this magnetically clips onto the bottom of them. There's no contact points you have to worry about getting dirty, unlike with the earlier versions. Charge time is approximately 2 hours. There is a warranty card right here. And we have this for the Huawei Health app that you would use in conjunction with these smartwatches. So scan that QR code, you can download then the app. So let's have a look at the build quality of this. Both of them are excellent, but the Watch 3 Pros you'll see definitely has the edge. But this has a really nice high quality leather strap to it, very good stitching. I like the buckle on it, it's great too. And you see underneath, just removing this, that is the ceramic we have on the back. Our sensors are heart rate sensor. There's a barometer in this. There's a temperature sensor. It has NFC. It has wireless eSIM support as well. And very, very good high quality build. So on the side, got our loudspeaker. I'll give you a sample of that later on. The new dial here. So this goes up and down. You can use that with the UI. And then the customizable button that presses in. It gives us our menu. More on that soon. I'll swap over to the Watch 3 Pro when I go through the menus and everything else. So the bezel on it, you can see this one has the 2.5D glass. It's very smooth and nice. Very curved and really just flawless build. Really nice. Excellent. And then my favorite, this one. Watch 3 Pro with the titanium strap. Really nice. It's the same setup. Apart from here with the accessories, they give us a silicone strap that is included because you would probably want to swap over when you're doing sports or you go for a swim. You want to take that titanium strap off and then put on this one, the silicone strap, which is, again, high quality. They seem very, very strong here, the clips, so easy to get off. You can see the little point right there, so you simply pull that back and you can replace the straps on both of these. So this one too, pull the straps off, put silicone on, easily done. Okay, strap on this one is the titanium with the titanium frame around the outside. This watch is a little thicker because it has a larger battery within it. So you can see the difference there, and it also is heavier. I'll get onto the weight soon shortly. You can see there the difference. So slightly more chunky, but I really do like this. The quality of this strap is just absolutely superb. Very, very good. The finish on it, everything. The buckle mechanism, and it does feel, just pulling on that, very strong as well. I'm quite rough on my watches. I often snag them on things, so I don't think this one's going to be too much of a problem. Weakest point on watches is, of course, around here with a strap, but that is quite reinforced with a lot of metal around it. So there's no plastic here. The titanium there, the ceramic on the back, and you can see, again, where it's going to be charged wirelessly. So this just magnetically, that's just the light sensor there at the moment. Sorry, the light sensor with the heart rate monitor. So that just clips on like that, and just over 2 hours with this one because of the slightly larger capacity. So the same dials on the side, the adjustable dial, however, better build here, higher quality materials. And this one, the screen is flat, but there is a slight little angle you can see just on the edges there. Again, really nice. Very, very good build to this one. And our weight. So the Watch 3 with the leather strap that weighs 66 grams, and then our titanium strap Watch 3 Pro is heavier. It is a thicker device. It has the larger battery in it. That is a much heavier 111 grams. These watches support raise to wake, so you just flick your wrist and the screen will come on. I'm going to override it now to make sure it stays on. This is the screen on timer for 5 minutes. So it's covered with scratch-resistant glass, and it does have 2.5D edges. A little bit smoother on the Magic Watch 3. This is the Pro version. This has a very, very curved edge to it, and it's very, very comfortable when using it. So how does this glass actually hold up? Now, I can tell you very, very good, because I've got the Magic Watch 2, which is basically the Watch 2. Here it is, and I've banged this into lots of things. There are a few little chips on the frame around the outside, but the glass is flawless. There are no scratches on it, and I've had this watch now for ever since it came out, like about a year or so, or 10 months or something, and it's really good. So no scratches coming through. Now, improved brightness on this, it is very, very bright. So I'll just display the torch here. And this is 1,000 nits. Now, indoors here, I have measured just over 900 nits. So the official is over 1,000 or 1,000 nits, and it is a very bright screen. So no problem to make it out in direct sunlight, and that touch response is really great there. So with the buttons, you can customize that bottom button. That is our workouts here, and I'll just quickly go through that. We've got running courses, 13 courses, outdoor running, indoor running, outdoor walk, outdoor cycling, pool, swimming, outdoor water, mountain biking, hike. It just goes on and on and on. The list here of different activities that this is able to track with our workouts. And then you can even set your own custom ones in there. There's just a lot with this watch that's going on. So let's go into the main menu. So tapping this button here, we can use that little wheel that I showed you before. So you can scroll this just to size, zoom out, and certain applications will support this. So we can go and see your heart rate, your music. You can load music onto this. I'll give you a loudspeaker sample later on, but it is very good. The speaker that's on the side, it does a decent job there. So we've got remote camera there. We have our stress levels, workouts, weather, calendar, clock, alarms, stopwatch. It's really got just so much in this. Barometers there too, settings, and of course your apps there. And this is the new one, which is, of course, our skin temperature sensor now is there too, with all the other sensors that's on board this. So in settings, I'll show you some of the new different things we have with this. If you're familiar with the Watch 2, then this is all quite familiar, the way it's laid out here with Harmony OS. That is new. So display, sounds and vibrations. Now the haptic motor in this is very good. It's a nice vibration. It's enough that the alarm will wake me up. Even when I'm super tired, it will wake me up. That's good. The vibrations coming through from that. Notifications, PIN, apps, battery, security and privacy, Huawei Assistants on board, and we've got the customization there, that bottom that I just talked about, the button there, sorry, and workout settings, system updates. So updates have already been coming out for this. I've just got it on the latest update, of course. And the other thing in here too that is new is to do with our options here, like NFC, okay? So NFC is there. You can turn it off to save battery life. Mobile network. So this is the new thing. It does support LTE with these watches, which is great. And wireless. So you can get the wireless updates through the watch itself without having to use the app to get them. Like you had to sync them before the update to the watch. This is a quicker way to do it. And of course, having the LTE support here with that eSIM, that does mean that you can take just the watch out with you. There's a dialer on there. I'll just show you too in phone with the app, so you can go out and place phone calls. Just bring that up. Keypad. There's even an on-screen keyboard for various things like entering in, for example, your wireless password. So here you can dial and I can place a call because it has the microphone and then the loudspeaker. And Bluetooth-wise, paired up to your device, say your phone, then of course you can answer a call on it. On this, without even the eSIMs. You don't have to, of course, use the eSIM support on that. So the UI and everything, very quick, very smooth. I'll just go through some of those menus here. So if you swipe from the top, that's our quick toggles. Swiping up, that brings up our notifications then. You can clear those out. I haven't there. And then you can see your workout. So this is not showing a lot because I've been swapping between the different watches here at the time of doing this. Heart rate monitoring there. And I do find it to be very accurate. I will be doing a test of that later on in this video. We have SpO2, so that is our blood oxygen saturation levels. Okay, should be around 90 something for healthy people. That's good. And then of course the temperature sensor I showed you before, and you're able to customize that. That's the quick access ones there. The watch face can be changed and customized on both of them, of course. They all have the same features. They're all the same UI. And all you need to do is just tap and hold there, then you can swap and go and change that to one of these other ones here if you prefer, say, classy. And it depends. You can change this to suit. If you're going to be doing more sports, you can get one that's more sports orientated. If you want it to be a little bit more elegant, then you swap over to one that looks more of a traditional analog watch face, even though, of course, it is all digital. And here's a sample of the loudspeaker within the Watch 3. So they both sound the same, and it's loud enough that I can place calls on this comfortably. Microphone works well enough too to handle calls, and I do handle a lot of calls through my watch because it's just quite convenient. I don't have to reach down and get my phone out of my bag. I just use my watch to place calls too. And it also does use the speaker course for the voice feedback prompts you get when training.
Start the workout. First position, speed walk, 3 minutes. Try to keep your heart rate between 94 and 149.
So no review would be complete, of course, without testing out some workout function. So I've gone for walks and now going for a bike ride here just to test out the GPS tracking. But not only that, how it monitors my heart rate. How is it going to counter all that in GPS accuracy? And these are the results of that bike ride I did for 19 kilometers. And you get all your information in here. It's mapped out on this map, which is Huawei's maps that they're using here. And you can see it goes along the coast. And the accuracy to me seems pretty good, okay? It's not going to be as great maybe as some of the dedicated GPS Garmin machines out there, tech that you can get. But it follows me around the road reasonably good. Now, because I was mountain biking, it does go off areas where it's not quite on the road 100%. To me, that's pretty good. Now, you can see with some of the climbs I did just up here, this is a little offbeat, however. But why is that? That's because I went off trail. There's a road along there and there's a trail along here down the side of the mountain. That is why that is reporting that off. But this part here, this should actually loop around more on the road. But again, because I was off-road, I don't know whose fault it is right here, but to me, the ride I do is normally about 19 to 20 kilometers. I've tested it with a Garmin before, and look at that. To me, that is very good accuracy. Speed charts right here, you can see that mountain biking, obviously, most of the kilometers that I did were between 1 to 5, with especially a lot of climbs. The chart here can show those climbs there, and then that gets me onto our heart rate accuracy. Again, I have used the chest mount Polar before, a Polar device, and monitored this. And I know when I push myself really hard going up a steep climb that my heart rate will peak to around about 175, sometimes even up to 180. And that's good. That's fine. That's with the large climb where I really pushed it right here. And you can tell because the chart here shows the elevation. So that's when I was climbing up, heart rate going up. When I was going downhill, where it's quite flat, my heart rate settled down. So the heart rate accuracy, again, I have to give this a thumbs up as being, I think, very accurate. Final details here, you can see everything to do with the workout duration, so just under 2 hours, average speeds, the elevation gain, and the training effect, and also my recovery time. And our application, of course, which I just showed you before with the GPS, this is now just the main menu of it, Huawei Health. So previous exercises, they're right there. I did a walk of almost 7 kilometers. And again, it seemed to be reasonably accurate there with the GPS, no problems. Heart rate monitoring, this is up to date. When I sync with the watch, that was, well, I've been swapping between different watches here, so that's why it's kind of all over the place, some of the data that I'm showing you. And sleep tracking, so this is another important thing for a lot of people that do like this. Terrible night's sleep, only 5 hours. I went to bed very late, so that didn't help at all. And then I was up at 8 o'clock. And yeah, it is accurate. It has recorded that quite nicely there. You can see in bed at 3 o'clock, 3:04 in the morning, and then up at 8 o'clock. That is, unfortunately, tech YouTuber life, especially when you've got embargoes and trying to get these videos out in time to everyone. And you can see through the week there. And this was a better day here with sleep, which was 8 hours and 42 minutes. And again, this is accurate for me. I think it's quite good. You can monitor your weight in there. You can add that, stress levels as well, and your SpO2, that is in there too as well. And devices, you can add them in here, your different watches. You can go in here and also update firmware. You can change the watch faces like I showed you before with them. And you're able to do that all from the app. You can see the different stats and whatnot, notifications, change other settings. If you don't want to go through the watch, you can change a lot of it here in the application. And it is a very full-featured app, and it does really offer quite a lot. You've got your own profile in there too as well, so you can change and tweak different things. Settings there. And for the eSIMs, you would add them on the watch, and then you need to finish it off with the application here. And then on to one of the big things for me, especially with a wearable, is the battery life. So the Watch 3, this can go in the smart mode, that's everything activated, using all of the monitoring. Okay, it will go for up to 3 days, depending on your use and how often you're touching it using the screen. Of course, it will vary a little bit. And then here with the Watch 3 Pro, that will be 5 days. Now, if you turn on the power saving mode, the ultra battery saving mode, You can extend the battery life up to then 15 days with the Watch 3 and 21 with the Watch 3 Pro, which is pretty good. Now with the previous gen, I'm getting around about 10 days, but of course it doesn't have the eSIM support, it doesn't have the NFC, and one less sensor, which is the body temperature sensor. So still very good battery life on these particular watches, much better than the competition where some of them you have to pretty much charge your wearable, your watch, your smartwatch, every day or every second day, which is kind of annoying. At least these do go for a little bit more with them. So build quality on both of them. I know the Pro's a lot more expensive, especially this particular model here, which has the titanium strap. Now the titanium frame around it too as well, the ceramic on the rear of it. The build quality is absolutely superb. It is very, very good. This is a really nice watch. So we can place the voice calls on them, which is very handy to have. So you can, with the eSIM support, just leave your phone at home. Go for a run. You've got your tracking on here, GPS tracking, heart rate monitoring, which seems to be accurate, and then your ability to handle the calls through the watch, which I often do with my last gen watch. Well, the Magic Watch 2 that I have, I'm always using that for calls because it's just very handy to have that. So what about the screens? Very good. More fluid now, the UI too. Harmony OS seems to be a lot more fluid, but the screen brightness, very good. You can make it out in direct sunlight, not a problem. It is brighter now here. So up to, well, I'm measuring indoors here, 900 nits, and because they are fully laminated screens, you don't struggle to see them at all. Touch response also is good. Haptics is very good. Now a couple of other things I do like about these is we have the Wi-Fi support, so you don't need to use the app to be able to update them as well. You can do the updating all through this. You've got the App Store on them, and that's where it comes to, for me, one of the cons is the App Store, the third-party developer support is a little on the lenient side. So that is, yes, it's improving, okay, with the app gallery. We're slowly getting more developers on board, but I would like to see a lot more on there, and it's just gonna take time. It's one of those things. I love to see banking apps on there because we've got NFC on this watch that, you know, you could go and make payments and things just using your watch. Would be very handy to have without having to carry wallet and cards and things on you. You know how it is. The other thing, which is a very minor nitpick for me, is the feedback mode when you're training, when you're using the workouts, okay, when you're recording a workout. It's great to have, and I love it. The updates it gives me, it'll tell me my average speed, the distance, my heart rate, it's all great, but it still doesn't say anything in plural. At least the biking mode, the mountain biking mode, it will say you have ridden 5 kilometers, but it will not say 5 kilometers. And I know it's a minor nitpick, but it's still there, and that's just one thing. Charge time isn't bad, it's about 2 hours, and it's great that it's wireless charging this has. So these are really high-spec watches, and I really do like them. I think they are fantastic here. So thank you so much for watching my review of the new Huawei Watch 3 and the Watch 3 Pro. Don't forget, I've got my review up also of the 12.6-inch version here of the MatePad. So do check that out if you're interested. Subscribe and do like if, of course, you like this video.